In this video, we'll show the affordable options for exploring Japan with comprehensive guide. These are not tarot cards. They are the best travel passes for experiencing everything in the Kansai region. From local travel to long-distance adventures around Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, we've got you covered. So forget about the JR Pass price hike. We're here to empower you with real alternatives that will make the most of your time in Japan without breaking the bank. Alright, first, I'll give you a quick rundown of just how pricey the JR Pass can be. Starting from October 2023, the prices of all types of JR Pass will go up by approximately 70%. Let's say we visit multiple cities in Japan for 14 days. With the 14-day JR Pass, it'll cost you 80,000 yen. That means you'll have to take trips that would normally cost you 5,714 yen per day in order to get the most value out of the pass. A round trip that costs 5,714 yen would be considered a long-distance journey. So, do you really want to travel long distances every day for 14 days throughout your entire trip in Japan to get the maximum value from the JR Pass? The answer is probably no, and that's why people are saying the JR Pass isn't worth it anymore after the price increase. Alright, let's take a look at what other options you have. If you're looking to visit different states in Japan on a budget after October 2023, I highly recommend considering domestic flights over the JR Pass after the price hike. Domestic flights in Japan can often be much cheaper, especially if you book in advance or take advantage of promotional fares offered by various airlines. You might only be familiar with Japan Airlines or ANA, which have expensive airfares for budget travelers. But don't worry, let me introduce you to several affordable domestic airlines in Japan. Japan's low-cost carriers such as Peach Airlines, Starflyer, Solitude Air, Spring Airlines, Japan Jetstar, and Skymark offer competitive fares for domestic flights. Let's say we want to book a round-trip domestic flight from Tokyo to Osaka in October 2023. As you can see, I found airfares on those low-cost carrier websites that range from 10,000 yen to 17,000 yen, and these prices include check-in baggage. This is only about 1/4 of the price of a 14-day JR Pass. I've got a great tip for you. Starflyer offers a special discount for people who aren't Japanese, and it's way cheaper for tourists from abroad. What are you waiting for? Go and check them out. All the official websites of these budget domestic airlines are included in my travel plan, which is super convenient when you're planning a trip to Japan. Some videos recommend using the JR Regional Pass as an alternative. So, how much would it cost for a 14-day trip to Japan? Here are the prices for various JR Kansai area passes, and you also get 3 one-day passes for Kyoto train along with them. The main thing about these JR Kansai area passes is that they need to be used consecutively. This means that if you have a 4-day pass, you have to use it for 4 days in a row and can't skip a day. Is it worth using the Kansai area JR Pass every day? No, it's not. What's interesting is that even their official website admits that it's usually too expensive to make it worthwhile for getting around Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, and Nara alone. The pass usually pays off only if you're visiting one of the farther destinations it covers like Himeji, Haikon, Iga, Ueno, or Koka. If you opt for a budget domestic flight together with JR Regional Pass, the expense would still be significantly lower compared to the 80,000 yen 14-day JR Pass. But don't think that's the most you can save. I'm going to tell you about other long-distance travel passes and local train passes available in the Kansai region that can actually help you save even more money. If you need to travel between several major cities in the Kansai area like Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, Himeji, Nara, Wakayama, Koyasan, Atsu, and Hayazan, the best pass in terms of value for money is the Kansai Thru Pass. They offer a 2-day and 3-day pass, which allows unlimited rides on subways, private railways, and buses throughout the Kansai district. The great thing about this pass is that it can be used on non-consecutive days within its validity period, and that's exactly what we did during our trip. On the 8th day of our journey, we used a 2-day pass to travel from Kobe to Himeji, then back to Kobe to pick up our baggage, and eventually arrived at our final destination, Kyoto, all in one day. Then, after 5 days, we used the same pass again to travel from Kyoto to Osaka and finally to the Kansai International Airport. The regular price for traveling to all these cities and airport over the course of 2 days was 5,930 yen. However, thanks to the 2-day Kansai Thru Pass, we only had to pay 4,380 yen, saving us 1,550 yen. The Kansai Thru Pass doesn't just give you flexibility for your trip, but it also gets you discounts at more than 350 shops and attractions. If you're thinking of visiting Kyoto, Osaka, and Kobe, the best choice would be the Hankyu Tourist Pass. It's a pass that allows you to travel freely on the Hankyu railway lines, and you don't have to use it on consecutive days. It gives you a lot of flexibility. They offer a 1-day pass for just 700 yen and a 2-day pass for only 1,200 yen. What an affordable price! if you're planning to travel just between Osaka and Kobe, you can go for the Hanshin Tourist Pass. It's a one-day pass that allows unlimited rides on the entire Hanshin Electric Railway and Kobe Rapid Transit Railway. This pass costs only 500 yen, whereas the regular fare for traveling from Osaka to Kobe is 410 yen. So if you're going on a day trip between Osaka and Kobe, or if you think you'll be taking the trains of Hanshin Electric Railway and Kobe Rapid Transit Railway more than 3 times in a day, this pass is definitely worth it. If you're thinking about exploring Osaka and Kyoto exclusively, there's a perfect pass for you called the Kyoto-Osaka Sightseeing Pass. It's an awesome pass that grants you the freedom to travel on the Keihan railway lines without any restrictions on consecutive usage. This pass offers incredible flexibility. They have a fantastic deal where you can get a one-day pass for just 1,000 yen or a 2-day pass for an unbelievably low price of only 1,500 yen. It's such an affordable offer. Alright, I've compiled a table with the comparison of all the passes I mentioned earlier for long-distance travel in the Kansai area. You'll find this handy table and the links to the official websites of all passes in my travel plan. I've also included the click links for each pass, where you can order them online at a discounted price. You can then redeem them at the Tourist Information Center in Kansai International Airport by showing your passport. Don't forget to bring your passport with you to prove that you're a visitor to Japan when purchasing or redeeming these passes. It's important to note that only foreign passport holders are eligible to buy certain passes. This informative and ready-to-use travel plan will be shared for free in the final video of my Japan trip. In the next video, I'll discuss other fantastic passes for shorter distances or local travel. I would recommend you to check out my last video where I show you how to get around Japan using a super helpful app. It makes finding routes a breeze, especially if you're using any travel passes. Make sure to stay tuned for my upcoming video where I'll talk about some other cost-effective travel passes. Catch you in the next one!